Hello everyone! In today's lesson we will be learning some integration rules. Particularly we will be learning how to apply these rules in harder examples. Here, as we see, we have some integration rules that are given in the IB Math booklet. How to integrate x power of n, or 1 over x, sine x, cosine x, and e power of x. Now as you see here, in all of these rules we have only x by itself. Here we have x, x, x. So for example, we have sine x. So what if we have, for example, sine 7x or sine 9x minus 1 and so on? In that case, we need to apply these rules that we will be learning in this video. So first, we will start with this example. Here we need to integrate cosine 3x minus 7 dx. So here, as we see in the rules, when we integrate cosine x, it becomes sine x plus c. So logically here then, when we integrate this cosine, it becomes sine of the same angle, 3x minus 7 plus c. So here we don't change the angle at all, we keep it 3x minus 7. But here, it will not be as simple as it appears here in the formula, only sine x. Here we have only x, but here we have 3x minus 7. Does it make a difference here? Of course, yes. So to integrate here correctly, we need to multiply our answer by 1 over 3. Here we have 1 over 3 multiplied by sine 3x minus 7. This is now the correct integral. So here, how do we have a 3? After we integrate here, we multiply by the reciprocal of the number multiplied by x, which is 3. It will be 1 over 3. Or, in other words, we would say, what's the derivative of the function inside 3x minus 7? Of course, it will be 3 as we learned in differentiation. And then we multiply by 1 over the derivative of the inside, which is 3. And now, to check if our answer is correct or not, as we know, we differentiate our answer back and we have to get the same expression here. So now we will differentiate our function here, 1 over 3 sine 3x minus 7, as we learned in the video that appears on the top right of the screen about chain rule. So to differentiate this, first we keep the 1 over 3 as it is here, which is multiplied by the function sine. And now to differentiate sine 3x minus 7 correctly using the chain rule, first we differentiate the inside, which is 3. So now we have here 3. And after that we multiply by cosine of the same angle, because the derivative of sine is cosine of the same angle. Here, when you cancel out 3 and 1 over 3, we have cosine 3x minus 7 as we have here. So that's why when we integrate, we put 1 over 3. So now, generally speaking, here we can say that we have a general rule for these types of questions. When we integrate a function of ax plus b, we integrate the f function first to become another function. So for example here, if you have cosine, then the capital F here will be sine. But we multiply by 1 over a. A will be the number multiplied by x here, or the coefficient of x. We will clarify now with more examples. Here we have the integral of 12 sine 4x minus 1 multiplied by dx. Now first, as we see here in the rule, when we integrate sine x, it becomes negative cosine x. So here first, I will keep the 12 as it is. It's multiplied by sine, so we'll keep it as it is. We have negative 12. The negative here comes from the integral of sine that will become negative cosine. So now, when we integrate this sine, as we said, first, we will multiply by 1 over 4, as we see here, by 1 over this number multiplied by x. And then the integral of sine 4x minus 1 becomes cosine of the same angle, we don't change it, plus c, as we see here. Then here, negative 12 times 1 over 4 will be negative 3 cosine 4x minus 1 plus c. So this is here the answer. Now here we have another example. We have 5x minus 3 and all raised to the power of 7. Now to integrate here, we will follow this rule here. We will increase the power by 1 and divide by the same new power. So now here we will have, first we put 1 over 5 as we learned here. So the coefficient of x is 5, so we put 1 divided by 5. And after that, the bracket will be 5x minus 3. We increase the power of 7 by 1 to be 8 and divide by the same new power as we have here. Now we can simplify here. 5 multiplied by 8 will be 40 down. So the answer will be 1 over 40 multiplied by 5x minus 3 power of 8. Now let's move on to this example, e to the power of 4x. So here as we see, when we integrate e power of x, it will stay the same e power of x. But here it applies only if you have 1x only, not if we have 4x. So first, yes, we know that when we integrate this, it will be the same, which is e to the power of 4x plus c, but then we have to multiply the integral by 1 over 4 as we have here, the coefficient of x. Another example now, we have 10 multiplied by e to the power of 2x minus 3. So to integrate this, first we keep the 10 as it is, which is multiplied by the e, but then when we integrate the e, here as we see the coefficient of x is 2. That's why we put here 1 over 2, the coefficient of x. And we multiply by the same e, no change as we see here in the rule. So now 10 multiplied by half will be 5 multiplied by the same exponential function. Now let's move on to the logarithm case here. As we see, when we integrate 1 over x, we will have ln x in the absolute value. X will be in the absolute value plus c. Here we have 5, not 1, so it might be more convenient to rewrite it like this. 5 multiplied by 1 over x. It will be the same. So now when we integrate, we keep the 5 first as it is, but when we integrate 1 over x, it becomes ln x. So this is the answer here, 5 ln x plus c. Now let's move on to this example, 7 over 3x plus 2. Now here, it would be better to take the 7 out first. It will be more clear. So we can take the 7 out and we have 1 over this because it will be the same. 7 multiplied by 1 will be 7. And as we know, in integration, we can take the constants multiplied out. Here we have 1 over 3x plus 2. So to integrate this here, as we see here in the rule, when we integrate 1 over x, it will be ln x. But that doesn't mean when we integrate 1 over 3x plus 2, it will be only ln 3x plus 2. We still have 3 here. As we said, we will multiply by 1 over 3. So that's why here, when we integrate, first we will keep the 7, and we will write 1 over 3 as we said because of this 3. Then ln of the same denominator as it is. 7 multiplied by 1 over 3 here will be then 7 over 3 multiplied by the same ln 3x plus 2 plus c. I hope that you have found the video helpful. Please consider subscribing and thank you for watching.